Hello, it's Jim Hutchens for the Jerusalem Connection Spot Report for this week. Well, Iran has a new president. Ahmadinejad is out, and a new Muslim cleric is in. His name is Hassan Rouhani. He's said to be a moderate cleric. He went in, was elected on a platform of providing greater freedom for Iranians. Will this change Iran's attitude toward Israel and the United States? Don't look for that. That's not likely to happen. But it will be a new face, the visible face. But we know that Iran is actually ruled by the supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei and his council of clerics. They're behind the scenes, they're calling the shots, presumably. Prime Minister Netanyahu said on Sunday he cautioned the West to avoid being fooled by the election of a purported moderate Iran's presidential election, noting that the Islamic Republic is really ruled, as we said, by a radical Islamic clerics. He went on to say the international community is likely to be taken in by the excitement, but Israel fears that Rouhani's election will buy the Ayatollahs much more time to push forward their nuclear program. That will continue. You can be assured of that. The nuclear program will continue. And this election might have been the point all along in that. So, Iran has a new leader. But who actually is in charge in Iran? Let me give you God's perspective on that. In Daniel chapter 4, verse 17, the prophet says this: "The Most High is sovereign over the kingdoms of men and gives them to anyone that he wishes, and he places over them the lowliest, the basest of men." He places over them the basest and lowliest of men. One might say that it appears that our current government here in the United States is vying for the top of the list on that. But there are exceptions. We have a Washington, we have a Lincoln, there are many others who've led us by truth and honesty and integrity. But the world rulers throughout time, many have been cruel, demonic, brutal. One wonders if God isn't allowing this to take place so that we'll see what the best that the ideology and the religion and the policies and the framework and the political parties can do, which is a disgrace. It's been a disaster. And we'll see that when the ultimate ruler is in charge. And that reminds me of the passage in Revelation chapter 1 and verse 5, which speaks of Jesus. It says that Jesus is the ruler of the kings of the earth. Not will rule, but is the ruler of the kings of the earth, presently, as we speak. And that's always been the case. God is behind the scenes with his master plan, and he's working all things according to his perfect will. The people, the leaders are in place where they should be, and the timetable is just according to plan. But we can be assured of that. We can be encouraged. God has established his throne in heaven. His kingdom rules over all. That's good news. You can take it to heart. Be encouraged. Till next week, Od Ki Yavo Shiloh. Till Messiah comes, Yivareka Yahweh. God bless.